So we had a windshield wiper failure on this one right after the blower. And then I got Owen, he's down here working on chains. So it's kind of an everyday thing just to maintain all this stuff, keep it going. I wish I would have got that. We just had that pin started working its way out too. Probably gonna have to weld that, but it's always something with these machines. And we're gonna try that and see if it works. All right, he's got it. All right, so got the wiper back up and running. Not sure what happened there. Mike knows. What'd you say happened there? The pin fell out? The pin fell out?
It was just loose a little bit.
Huh. Huh.
So maybe that's what's wrong with the other one.
What? Maybe what?
Maybe that's what's wrong with the other one. I don't know.
Oh, could be. There's Bud. He's making sure we're working safely. What are you doing? You controlling traffic for us? Yeah, I gotta get down here. She's just hanging out, like right, pretty much in the middle of the road, but luckily there's not a whole lot of people. Is she eating ice?
Yeah. She has a huge block of ice.
Block of ice. Yep, they like ice. Well, they do love the snow, so I guess ice would be no different. Okay, so Owen's got the back end of this one up off the ground. Replacing some links in the chain here. You see that one missing right there? It's got this one back together. It's ready to go. Okay, so this is how you add a link. It's got the, you bend those little links right there. Flip around and go the other way. Easy as that. You just fixed your chains, just like brand new. Owen's becoming quite the expert with the chains, that's for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's Owen, he's throwing it. Oh, blowing Owen. Is that legal?
I don't know. No cop, no stop.
All right, later. I think we got a problem here, folks. What's going on? Can't park there. I mean, they always choose the perfect place just to stop.
Right in the middle.
And there's no reason to be stopped right there, but. Good morning, folks. So it's Sunday morning. A little bit of wind. We didn't get a whole lot of snow last night. Kind of gave us a break. I just heard a rumor to expect 4 to 5 feet by Wednesday. So it is going to start back up later on today, actually this evening, I think. Yeah, I just got a call from John D, our weather guy that we have on the channel all the time, and he's getting ready to do a little weather report for us, and basically told me, I hope you're ready because you got 4 to 5 feet coming your way. but I think by the time this comes out, you'll have already seen that, because he usually sends that to me. I should get that here pretty soon, and I'll get it up as soon as I can, and then this video here will come out tonight probably. I think we're gonna try to get up to the mountain today and do some snowboarding, so that'll be fun. Haven't done that in a couple weeks. It'll be like one last day to play before a lot of work again. So stay tuned for that, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, we've got the tri-tip stew. I would say it looks pretty darn good. So it was overnight. I turned it down to warm. So I'm gonna shred that up, and it does look really good though. So Bud has been intently watching me, but I got this all shredded. It looks pretty darn good. Gonna throw it back in here, and I think it's ready to go for later. Bright and sunny this morning. A little windy. It's blowing that next system, blowing it in, so it's supposed to be in this afternoon. Start snowing after lunch here, but you can see the winds whipping around pretty good again. So we were thinking about going up to the mountain today, but if it's going to be windy like this, I don't know how fun that'll be. So we'll just have to play it by ear. Maybe the wind will die down, maybe it won't. Windy, definitely windy this morning. I got some hand guys clearing these driveways. Those are Raul's guys. Definitely windy. Look at that cloud up there on top. That's pretty interesting cloud formation right there. Kind of looks like a bunch of fog up there. Oh, you can see that wind coming across. We're not going down there, bud. The road's closed. We're gonna have to turn around right here. It looks like somebody's been making their way through.
Yeah, they went on through anyway, so.
But yeah, it's a blowing pretty good here, folks. So this is usually where the wind really gets coming through here pretty hard. And you can see it's doing that right now. Glad the windows are up, or probably wouldn't be hearing anything I'm saying. Get that cloud up there, kind of see. Got a better view of it here. So right here is kind of that view we were looking at in that picture yesterday at Warming Hut. So it showed the bluff over here, the mountain right here. That was that old picture that Rich was telling us about yesterday. So this right here is 220 back corner, that storage area. I'd like to square that up as much as we can and just try to create maybe another 2 spots there. We gotta just try to get as much parking as we can. Everything else looks pretty good, so we'll leave it at that for now. But see if you can't come by here and get that. All right, so Tennis Village. This is down at the bottom. You gotta clear these 2 parking spots. And if we could just come and clean this whole thing up, that would be nice. It's pretty bad. It looks like the hand guys are doing their thing right now. So they've got the garages pushed back. I might send a loader up here real quick, just clean this thing up, and then, but we're still gonna need some blower cleanup over here. Well, it's bright and sunny. Get a little sunshine before the storm comes in. So 124 holiday. I don't know who's been doing this one, but you got to get up under there too. We've been talking about that. You got to get up under there. I don't know why we're blocking that in, but we got to get up under there. So I don't know if we need to back drag or what, but you guys got to figure it out. This is not good enough for this job here. So the idea here would be to get the little bucket all that, dump it all right here, right there, and then we come back with the blower and we cut and we throw it all up on top of that hill right there. There's plenty of room up there, so we need to bucket all that out and then throw it all right there and then blow it up on top of here. Well, this one's pretty much blocked in again, and we're getting 5 more feet, so I don't know what to do. But I told you guys that forklift, I told you guys, do not park that forklift back there. I said park it here, park it right here. That way we can move it, put it right here on the street, and then we can do our cut our road. You're blocking where I need to get my snow to, and I said last time, do not do that, and you guys did it again. Well, looks like everybody's trying to leave right now. So, and that line right there, that line extends all the way down to the 395. So, and this is Meridian, and so we got the same problem on Main Street too, or yeah, on Main. So you got a line of cars on Main, basically going all the way back down to the mountain. So we got Ed here working on 75 Joaquin. Trying to cut that in. Pretty high all over the place, folks. Well, that seemed like it worked out. Had Owen come over here, cut a road up in here with the blower. I was kind of worried about it because, you know, it's a little bumpy and there's rocks and stuff, but looks like he did a pretty good job. So now we need to get this forklift out and move back to the front. Well, there it is. Finished product, came out pretty good. Got a little bread and butter with it. How's it taste?
Good, real good.
Sadie's waiting for a little taste too.
Walls are all too high to blow over, so you got to come in here and get behind it, put everything in the middle, and then push it out across the street. Almost out of room. We got all these pushed back and opened up, so you got a lot of room out here now. Widened all this up. Got your 4 cars in here again. Then we open this up all the way to the back again. And we got a little bit of room up here for the next storm. And maybe a tiny bit up there. Besides that, we're getting pretty blocked in here.
Okay, so here I've got to get the snow out from up under this carport. So I got Owen. What I'm doing, I'm gonna bucket it out. I don't know why he's throwing it that way, but barely even go up on there. Hey! Alright. Sounds like there's a little ice in it. We got to try to get as far back here as we can so they can park a vehicle up under here. So that's kind of what we're doing. There you go. So I'll have him throw it right here, and then Ed's just tossing it over on this berm. So later on when the blower comes through for the street, we'll get that out of the way, but it's pretty much working kind of like what I wanted. It's just too tall over here. It just falls right back down. You can see that the berm or the bank is taller than the machine by far. So over here, it's not so aggressive. Sun came out. It's actually nice and warm. Feels pretty good. When it's light and fluffy, it really throws it. Not sure exactly what's happening here. I've seen it backed up before, but never really like this. I don't know if the CHP's got everybody stopped down at the highway or what, but looks like I mean, everything's just at a standstill. So not really sure what's going on with that. But we're gonna come out here and take a look real quick. See if there's anything we can see, but I could tell you this, there's just a lot of cars. I mean, a lot of cars. So yeah, I can see, it looks like I don't know if they're escorting or what they're doing, because The roads couldn't even be that bad right now, but everything headed out of town is completely backed up. So it's a mess. I have no idea what they're doing right now. We need to find out. You gotta know the secret passageways to get around right now, because every single artery that's trying to get out of town. I mean, I would love to get my drone out and get real high and see how many roads are actually blocked right now, because it's definitely quite a few. I don't know what's going on, why people can't get out. The weather's nice, the roads should be fine. Maybe a major accident happened down on the 395. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out later. But this is crazy. I've never seen it this backed up, ever. It's just solid cars blocking every single way to get out. There's no way out of town right now, that's for sure. You're not getting out of town, not unless you maybe go all the way around. I'm pretty sure the loop is actually closed, so you're not gonna make it that way either. So that wind is not letting up. It looks like the storm's getting here. It's gonna be here pretty quick. So we're gonna go back to the house and hunker down for the rest of the afternoon and wait for the snow. It's coming. You can see it right there, guys. It's getting ready to come over the top of the hill right now. All right, so we're gonna get some breakfast burrito action going for tomorrow morning, since we're gonna be going out early. A couple jalapenos here. Got the butter starting in the pan here. A little bit of bacon right here. And we're gonna whip all this up. Probably use up these old potatoes here. And I'll make us some tasty breakfast burritos. So stick around for that. All right, so we had a couple jalapenos we put in there. You can see them. We got the potato that we baked the other night. So I just diced that up. And 9 eggs and some bacon. A little bit more bacon going right here. And I will mix it all together. And then we got the tortillas right here. So we'll make up some good old tasty burritos. And we'll have everybody feeling real good tomorrow. All right, so here's what we're doing. We got the tortillas browned up. Throw a little cheese. Put the good stuff in the middle. And then I have my little foil wrapping station over here. We get them all wrapped up. So I got Mike in the 950. We're gonna go over and dig out our flatbed that's kind of got buried. We might need it, so we want to get it out. There's a berm on the road, so we got to open that up, and that's why we need the loader. So let's see how it goes. So we're gonna get this truck out. Gotta open up the road real quick, and then we'll put it back when we're done. It's starting to storm pretty good though, and it's really windy down here always. So let's see how bad our stuff's buried down here. I haven't been down here in a couple days since this system actually came through. So we'll see what's up. Look at that sun. That's pretty crazy. Get the truck out. Let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, the snow has buried everything again. So I got Mike over here. We're gonna dig this thing out. It's pretty buried, but we'll get it out. And that one's pretty buried too. But we're gonna get the tow hooks exposed and get the bouncy rope, and we'll get this thing out of here. Big scoops. All in a day's work, guys. Sadie. All right, guys. So you can see how tall it is. That's the stack on my truck right there. The smokestack on the big end dump. Barely visible. Everything's buried, and we're getting 5 more feet. So we said, you know what, we got to get this one out because we need it. It's got the air compressor, and it's got a lot of tools and stuff. So we had to come down here right before the storm and dig it out real quick. Okay, so we got it moved from the spot. It's absolutely freezing out here. Wind's blowing hard. We're gonna get this thing out on the street and clear the snow and get it back to the shop. All right, guys, so we got her out. All we got left, we got to just clear off the windshield a little bit. We're gonna clean it off real quick and get on down the road. Get this thing buttoned back up. So, but you can see a little bit of snow on the hood there. Quite the little project. Didn't take us long. We got it right out. Just pulled it right out with the loader. Everything went good. So now we're gonna get her cleared off and get out of here.